Howdy everyone, I'm Matthew Street and welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you being here. And today I'm going to do a quick book review, folks, and I thought you might enjoy this. It's a book that recently came out. It's fantastic. I'll say that right off the top. I'm going to tell you all about it in 1 minute. But first I want to say how I really got into this book is that I've always been a fan, or I've always been intrigued by that period of John's career, those last couple of years of his life when he went from being kind of in a semi-retirement in the Dakota to coming out of his shell, basically getting that creative spark and input again in his life, becoming motivated to want to create new music again, just getting his muse back and being motivated to make music and share it with the world. I've always been fascinated by that period of his career. And anytime I could get a book or any information about that period of John's career, I would gobble it right up. I would just have to have it and read it. So I have stuff like Nowhere Man, The Final Days of John Lennon by Robert Rosen. And these are all books, by the way, folks, I recommend. Check them out if you're interested in this period of John's career, the double fantasy Milk and Honey era, then definitely check out these books. The Lennon Tapes by Andy Peebles. It's basically a transcription of all the interviews Andy did with John in December of 1980. The Last Days of John Lennon by Fred Seaman. And if there's anything special on the backs or anything, I'll show it to you. Like in the back of the Fred Seaman book, there's this photo of John with a group of people, including Fred Seaman, Yoko, Julian, Sean, and others. There's the front. December 8th, 1980, The Day John Lennon Died by Keith Elliott Greenberg. Starting Over, The Making of John Lennon and Yoko Ono's Double Fantasy by Ken Sharp. There's the back. But the book I want to talk about today, folks, is fabulous and it's available right now. It's been just recently released and it's called John Lennon 1980, The Last Days in the Life by Ken Womack. The side, there's the back. Folks, this is out there right now. Some of those other books I showed may be very difficult to find. Many are out of print. Many, if you can find them, might be a little bit expensive. But folks, this is what you need right here. This is all you need. This has everything. Ken covers everything. Like, certain books here might cover, I won't even take up the books right now. Certain books here in my pile may cover just the recording sessions for Double Fantasy. Or you have that book by Andy Peebles that just does an interview with John and Yoko. So some of them, they're coming from different avenues. Some of them are more focused on a certain point in John's life at that time. But Ken covers it all in this book right here, folks. He talks about the recording sessions, what was going on in John's life at the time. How did John get his muse back and his creative juices flowing again? It talks about John's cathartic trip to Bermuda when he found his songwriting motivation just peaked in Bermuda. And Ken talks about it all here. So basically, he covers everything, folks. Everything. It talks about, when John went into that self-imposed semi-retirement, what he was doing during those years. And then it comes into what was happening that last year or so when John was trying to find that creative force again inside of himself, that creative spirit, and how it came out again. It's all right here, folks. And then he goes into the recording sessions of Double Fantasy, and he goes into detail, and he does great new interviews with the people surrounding John during this time period, and they give so much information, a wealth of material Ken puts into this book, folks. It's absolutely wonderful, and it's certainly a must-read, especially right now. We're in 2020. 40 years ago, John was taken from us tragically, December of 1980. But 80 years ago, coming up October 9th, would have been John's 80th birthday. Can you believe it? The material in this book is about a period of John's life when he was only 40, and he's been, my gosh, gone now longer than he was with us, or just about. 80 years ago, John Lennon was born. 40 years ago, he was taken from us. And folks, it's a tragedy I don't even want to speak of here. I just want to celebrate John's life and what he gave us musically. And thank goodness, as Ken so eloquently documents in this book, how did John get that creative force flowing again inside of him? He did it, and he came out with a wonderful piece of music and great songs, and it's something I think we all need to be part of and read. So folks, get this book, Ken Womack, John Lennon, 1980, The Last Days in the Life. Folks, I went through this book so fast, it was unbelievable. I dove right into it. I was starving for information about John during this period, albeit I have so many other books about it, but to get something new, something fresh from Ken, a whole new perspective, and it's fantastic. I cannot recommend it enough, and I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again till you make me go away and you go buy this book, okay? I'm not leaving till you order this book right now. Did you order it? Yeah, okay, good, you ordered it. I'm sorry, folks, but I just get so excited about such things, and I'm so grateful that there's people like Ken out there who take the time, do the research, put the effort in to put out a nice collectible like this. This is a beautiful book covering that period of John's career, and I'm so happy to have it. So folks, that's it. Just a quick video to say I appreciate you being here. I hope you'll check out Ken's new book. I went through it so fast. I love it. I almost wish I didn't go through it so fast so I could still have it to enjoy. But you know what? Maybe I'll just read it again, right? I'm just going to go through it again and pick through it and find the little passages I love so much. But it's really, if you want to learn about John and where his mindset was during this period, you need this book, folks. You need this book. That's it, folks. Bless you all. So happy you're here. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Take care. Oh, and one last thing. Oh, for you late stayers, you're getting one little piece of information. Mr. Ken Womack also wrote the fabulous liner notes for this. Gem Records celebrates John Lennon coming out October 9th. You know I've raved about this, and I'm going to rave about it some more. Ken Womack wrote the liner notes for this. What a talented man. What a busy man. Thank you, folks. Take care. Bless you all. Bye-bye.